Around-the-clock security guards are being hired to patrol some of the big downtown parks this summer, including right here at Lamport Stadium. The objective is to stop encampments from popping up and to prevent the dramatic enforcement we saw last year. But the plan is receiving a lot of backlash over how this money could be better spent to help those who are unhoused.
You cannot camp in a park, and that is something the city will enforce and continue to enforce.
The plan is to have 24-hour patrols at Trinity Bellwoods, Lamport Stadium, Alexandra Park, and Dufferin Grove, with mobile units overseeing Moss and Barbara Hall parks. City spokesperson Brad Ross tells me the security will have a very specific role to play.
Will these security guards be asking people to leave if they show up with supplies and look like they're trying to, pitch a tent?
No, there will be very limited engagement. There may be a brief conversation, but their role is not to prevent, is not to enforce. Their role is to have a presence. They will notify our corporate security team, who will engage with our Streets to Homes outreach teams, who will immediately then attend.
This was the scene almost a year ago when police moved in to clear big downtown parks that became tent cities during the pandemic. Back then, the city of Toronto hired private security guards to help enforce trespass notices and clear out those encampments.
What you're describing is a human security camera.
Diana Chan McNally is a longtime housing advocate who calls the city's plan ludicrous.
If you're not providing direct service or support or housing for them, what is the purpose of putting public dollars toward an initiative like this? It could literally be spent on anything else, whether that be service provision in shelters, through outreach, or directly into housing itself.
Internal documents recently made public revealed that last year the city spent months trying to clear out about 24 people from a homeless encampment at Trinity Bellwoods, building dossiers on the residents. Diana says surveillance is not the answer.
A lot of those people have ended up in smaller parks or deeper into ravines and places where it's harder for us as outreach workers, as people who provide supports, to find them and make sure that they are well. So the end result of surveilling people like this doesn't actually reduce encampments, it just drives them further underground.
And right now, councillors Gord Perks and Mike Layton are trying to put a stop to the plan. They're asking for the hiring process to be deferred until City Council has been fully briefed on how else that money could be spent when it comes to connecting people to supports and housing. If it goes ahead, security guards will be deployed to these parks in time for summer. A price tag has not yet been determined. In Liberty Village, Shauna Hunt, City News.